There are no one-player ships in Sea of Thieves. This one's for 4 players, this one's for 3, and this one's for 2. Although, this is not enforced by law. Merely just a suggestion. So you find yourself in a situation where all of a sudden you want to play some Sea of Thieves, but your friends don't want to. And you ask yourself, can you play Sea of Thieves by yourself? Yes, absolutely. Not recommended though, but playing alone is doable. So I will now show you some tips for venturing the seas by yourself. Tip number 0. Find someone to play with. Yes, this tip is a little contradicting, but stay with me. If you can play Sea of Thieves, chances are you also have access to the internet. There are so many people out there who don't play with a regular crew and are looking for others to play with. How do you find these people? Well, in my case, the most effective option is to open Discord and join the Sea of Thieves server. Scroll down to adventure mode looking for a crew. And since you are new, or new-ish, type in the chat saying looking for 3. Join, insert voice channel here. I am completely new or relatively new to the game. Can someone here help me out? If you're completely new to Sea of Thieves, I recommend trying to get on a galleon crew first, as this allows more time for you to get used to the world and how it works, and there are more people present to answer your questions. Don't use the in-game matchmaking. Although you can find success here, you're more likely to encounter AFK farmers and trolls. I put this first because you will have more fun playing with the crew, and it will also put some weight off your shoulders while sailing. I will guide you to this video made by Rare, who explains how to find other pirates in a more sexy voice. Just click the little icon up there in the corner, or wait until the end of the video and click the link in the description. The Sea of Thieves community is very welcoming to new players, so don't be afraid to seek help. And with that out of the way, for the next few points, let's go with the mindset that you could not find anyone to play with. It's just you and the sea. I don't want to spoil too much in case this video is the first deep dive into the world of Sea of Thieves. A lot of this game is about exploration, uncovering mysteries, and getting a few surprises along the way. With that said, let's get started. Tip number 1. Make sure you have time. In Sea of Thieves, especially when playing by yourself, you can't do a quick 20-minute adventure for most of the time. Sea of Thieves asks for your patience. Sailing to and from islands is what you're gonna do the most. And you might have to make a detour for many different reasons, making your initial idea of a point A to B plan include the entire alphabet. Ooh, is that a rowboat? Ooh, that a shipwreck? Ooh, did I hear a memory statue? Ooh, is that an ass and keymaster? Ooh, someone else is parked at that island I was supposed to go to, and I don't feel like doing combat, so I should probably go to another one. And of course, Sea of Thieves is an online game, so you can't pause it. Oof, it just came to my mind how long it would take for a solo player to do the Shores of Gold Tall Tale alone. Oh goodness. If you decide to finally do the Tall Tales, see tip number 0. Tip number 2. What ship type should I use? The sloop. If you can only play by yourself, use the sloop. The sloop is the smallest ship in the game, and all the controls of the ship are less than a second away. You only have one sail to worry about, it goes the fastest against the wind, and the anchor can be taken up in no time. You will probably see players bragging about soloing the brigantine, which is made for 3, but those who choose that have a death wish, unless they just use the brigantine to run away. I personally have never been sunk by a 1 or 2 man brig, so trust me on this one. If you're playing by yourself, use the sloop. Tip number 3. Stack up on some resources. Alright, so you got the time, you picked your ship, and you spawned at your outpost. The first thing you want to do is gather inventory. I personally have an internal counter for when I feel like I have enough, I'm ready to set sail. But if I were to put a number on it, here's what I recommend to have before setting sail by yourself. 70 to 80 cannonballs, 30 to 40 planks, and as much food as the island allows you to have. Now you got your resources, you picked up your voyage, and you're ready to set sail to the island your quest points you to. And while you're sailing, jump into your cannon and shoot yourself over to islands, or jump after barrel caches and gather more resources as your boat is on autopilot. Just make sure that there aren't any obstacles for the ship to overcome by itself before you jump overboard. You don't want to come back to a leaky ship. Tip number 4. Awareness. The Sea of Thieves can be very dangerous, so you gotta sharpen your glass eyes. The most dangerous thing in Sea of Thieves are other pirates. Sure, there are stuff like the ship clouds that you will see from a distance, but while casually cruising to an island, you might find yourself directly under one of those clouds and be surrounded by skelly ships in a moment's notice. But other players who are hungry to fulfill the thieves part of Sea of Thieves are the most dangerous. So make it second nature to look at the horizon for other pirates before you promptly clean your monitor, because that smudge is not another ship. There we go. Then take another gander at the horizon. Nope, that is just a tower. Oh, and there's that rock that always makes me look twice. Oh, that there is not that's a skelly ship. You can tell because of the big butt and the colors and the height of the lanterns. There's another player. Say if you don't mind the fight, you can continue towards the player, and if they come too close to your personal space, let them know that you are not in the mood for a friendly encounter. Or if you want some new friends, you can always pop up the alliance flag, letting them know you are friendly. If you don't feel like encountering other players, simply steer away, adjust your course, and maybe choose another island on your voyage to go to first. Tip number 5, be ready for anything. Because you are sailing on a sloop, everything is very easily accessible. The same actually goes for the brigantine, meaning you should probably be sailing without anything in your inventory. That way you could jump after barrel caches without having to empty yourself first. But say you know you're about to encounter a danger in the world, then you would probably want to start putting things in your pockets. When I know I'm about to attack another ship, I will max out every pocket space I have on me. 10 cannonballs, all the top curses I can carry, 5 planks, 5 fireballs, and 5 of the best edibles I got available. There is no need to save those pineapples when encountering other players. This has 2 purposes. Not only are you as ready as you can be for a battle, but if you were to sink, you would still have the most valuable items on you when you respawn. Another example, if you're about to go on an island to kill some skellies or digging up chests, doing riddles, you know, that sort of thing, then you want to go on an island without anything on you, as you can then gather inventory from barrels and boxes, saving what you already have on the ship. But as you encounter different situations in the world, you will eventually get the feel for what you need in different situations. Let's imagine the same situation where I was about to go and do some skelly fighting, but I know there's another player's ship relatively close by that might show up at my island in a blink of an eye. Then I would jump on an island with the full inventory. That way, if that ship were to catch me off guard, I would have one less thing to worry about. Makes sense, right? You gotta feel it. You gotta feel for the situation. Tip number 6, parking your ship. Let's say your voyage points you to Smuggler's Bay. It's a big island and it can be very difficult orienting when searching for chests or solving riddles. Chances are you are gonna spend a while if you land here. Oh, look at that bay. Oh, it's just begging to be parked in. Yeah, you probably don't want to do that. Even if you took a good look before you went on the island and made sure there are no other players around, don't corner yourself. This goes for every island. Cannon Cove, for example. I get it, it's very tempting to park inside the bay here, but you are cornering yourself if someone were to pull up on you out of nowhere. Since you're playing by yourself, try and park a place where you have multiple exits. On the islands that are on the edges of the map, you can try and park on the far side of the islands, hiding your ship for enemy view, if you want to take the extra step and be super careful. Also, when parking, make it a habit to never leave your boat anchored and to keep your sails up. Again, that way you can quickly get a move on if something unexpected were to come up. Unless you're in a storm, then you probably want to anchor. But since you're playing by yourself, you should try and avoid the storm. Tip number 7, don't rush getting to Pirate Legend. As of making this video, becoming Pirate Legend does absolutely nothing for you. If you don't want to be spoiled about what's in store for you when you become Pirate Legend, you can skip to the time code that is on the screen right now. Actually, let's save that rant for another video. Just trust me on this one. There is absolutely nothing to stress about getting to Pirate Legend. Take your time, enjoy the game, and post how beautiful the game is on the subreddit for 1,000th time. Tip number 8. Don't be afraid to attack. There is a first for everything, and you will be attacked in Sea of Thieves. And you should attack other players and learn from your experience. Do you think I will be scared of a decked out full galleon crew with the most expensive skins applied appearing on the horizon? No. The only thing that tells me is that at least one person on that ship has grinded this game a lot, and probably not by interacting with other pirates. If you don't feel comfortable attacking anyone, make sure you have nothing to lose first. That way, if you were to lose in a battle, you can at least feel good about not losing your loot. But also in the progress, if you were to sink, hopefully you learn from your mistakes for next time you find yourself in combat. And keep trying. Keep shooting from a distance, keep boarding them, and find a strategy that works for you and your playing style. And soon enough you'll be able to spot the pirates who play 90% doing only adventure stuff. They don't know how to attack other players because they never learn from their mistakes in PvP. So if you find yourself at the end of your session and you solo your loot and you see a ship close by, go for it. You have nothing to lose. You might not be after their loot, but you are after practice. You should practice in arena. I hear some of you commenting already. Just stop that. You can't play arena by yourself, alright? Just delete that comment. I feel like those are the best tips I can give. The most basic stuff you should be able to figure out on your own, as those are very easy to understand. Find out what weapon combination you're most comfortable with. Do the maiden voyage. Learn what to prioritize first in intense situations. Swim away from your ship to get a mermaid faster if you were to fall off it. Give that fort a try. Find the best strategy for you. Everyone's playstyle is different and you can use that to catch your foes off guard. Why even risk your ship? Sneak up on your enemies with a rowboat and steal their loot without them even noticing. There are so many ways to approach every situation. Learn from your mistakes. Try something new next time. If you don't feel like experimenting by yourself but want to learn more tricks, let me point you to another great Sea of Thieves content creator, PhuzzyBond. He has an amazing playlist where he teaches you the basics for beginners. Seriously, his guides are really good. Take a look. And if you want to see what a higher skilled solo player can do, Burger Warrior 24 on Twitch is your man. He's not always playing solo, but when he does, you can pick up a thing or two. Hey yo Burger, if you're watching this, start making some highlight videos and put them on YouTube. Link to both of these wonderful Sea of Thieves players in the description. See you on the seas, everyone.